Episode here of the Appalachian State Mountaineers Dynasty, coming off of a disappointing-ish season, and we're still a 2.5-star team luckily, but the recruiting has gone a lot less favorably. It looks like we're about to get locked out here on Book. Same story here for Garnes, but you never know, there's always a chance. We're going to schedule visits for both, even if it's a waste of stuff, just to give ourselves a shot at maybe a recruiting battle. Proximity home is not going to be the best one for him. It's going to be championship contender, shockingly. Alright, so we got a visit and hours in on him. Luckily this visit is a lot cheaper. Proximity to home is going to be our best bet for this one. Alright, so you've already burned through quite a bit of our hours on those two, and we may get locked out on both of them. There's always the chance of that. We're going to throw probably 15 points his way. See how that goes. Same kind of strategy here. We'll go 25 since it's a little bit closer. That's going to turn into a recruiting battle. We might go 50 here. Or the hard sell. Hard sell with the visit might make sense. We'll hold off on the visit. Only because there's other players on our board. We have 26 targets on here and as many points. I think we'll throw like 15 points here. That should be enough. Bane Walu, maybe you have to throw the 25 out there. Here, 15 should be enough. If we even want to keep all of them on the board. That's another factor. Yerby's definitely someone I want to get done. Doing good here, so a 15 should make sense for now. Doing good here, so again, a 15 should make sense. Maybe things get messed up a little bit with the 15s, but we'll find out how bad our strategy is here. The tackles, maybe a little more. We may up that a little bit. How are we doing on this one? We do need to bring in at least one of these. Thought I got locked out on this dude. Guess not. This one's worthy of a 25. This one will be another 15. We'll see how. No. Pull that. So this first week, it's going to be a lot of pointless points thrown out there. Smoot is one I kind of do want to get done pretty heavily there. I'm less intrigued here on Carmona now. Free safety, we will offer scholarships to these two. And then we'll throw just 15 on each. So we are going to maintain all 26 on our board. But before we do anything else, let's exit recruiting and look at this from a realistic standpoint, not the depth chart. Obviously, we need to make sure we're not counting any seniors. Quarterback, we got 2. We do have 2 more on our board. Probably don't need to add any more. Running back, we only have 2. I don't think I have any on my board either. No, I have 2. I got 1 commitment and another one's on the board. fullback, we only got one, that's fine. We do need to add some receivers. We're going to lose 2. So I definitely want to add at least 3 receivers. Need to add 1 tight end. Left tackle is looking weak. Do have a lot of interior linemen in this one, so that should be fine. A lot of right tackles. Left edge, we only have 2. Right edge, we have 2. Hopefully Roan decided to stay. I highly doubt it though. Only have 2 here on the left edge. We got 6 DTs, we're good there. Sam we have 2, Mike we have 3. Will we have 2 because I did get a commitment from 1. Corner we have 5. Free safety, Roan stayed. Thank you. Thank you, Roan. You're a legend for staying. Alright. Oh, thank goodness, man. Oh, you know what? I kind of forgot to do. And I can't do it now. I should have ran through and redshirted people. That's on me. Alright, so I said I wanted to bring in 3 receivers. We have a Will locked in, a corner locked in, a running back and a tight end. So, free safety, we've got a couple on our board. Anybody with the top team of me? Quite a few, actually. DTs I'm not interested in, even though I'm the first interest for them. Corner could be intriguing here. We do want to throw some edge rushers on the board. And with so many firsts, I think those make a lot of sense. Go right tackle. What about... wide receivers? No number 1 interests, but we do need some. Go to any, search, go to top 3. 4. Why do I keep using that one? 4 wide receiver. We've got 1 in the top 3. Goodness, man. Let's go to top 5. This is where we're going to use the rest of our... because I want to bring in 3. There's a 4-star free safety. Who I do want to throw... damn! I do want to throw that free safety on my board, though. The 4-star. There was a 4-star, wasn't there? Maybe not. I saw that wrong. DT, okay, yeah, there was. Thought so. Any buy stars? No. Alright, let's go top 8 wide receiver. Got a 4-star, Bridgewater. Alright, that is our board for now. So, I need to throw out scholarships to all these guys. Freshman here on the edge. Most of these edge rushers are probably not going to be too significant for us. But, the rest of them will probably be pretty important. Now, any 4 stars automatically going to get dropped a 50 on for this week. Sending the house at Bridgewater and at Melvale. Try going. Okay, let's go receiver. I want to throw some points at here. I'm going to go ahead and schedule a visit for him this. No, we won't. We don't know information. We're just going to go 15s across the board, starting at positions of most importance. Number one on a lot of these guys, we're probably going to fall a little bit due to our strategy, but oops, only one player does not have any points in them, and we're number one, so hopefully we can get into some recruiting battles maybe for these top guys, but I'm not going to hold my breath. For the guys we got, go to scouting real quick. Impact, hell yeah. Impact, normal, and impact. Alright, impact across the board, I'll take it. But that is the use of our 750 hours there. Let's go ahead and advance the week. See how that pans out for us. Alright, we got a deal done with Jamarcus Boger. That's going to help us. Got locked out on a book. Damn. Only one 5-star tackle left. But the fact that we didn't get locked out is a good sign. Alright, Boger is going to commit, so that'll give us some hours back. Maddox, where you at? Top 3 schools, we should get a commitment hopefully this week. Top 5 schools for Moong. Still number 1 for Wilkins as he hits his top 5. Number 2, we fell for Flo. We're still number 1 for Casey Irving as he hits his top 5. Number 1 for Chris Foreman. Number 1 for Jaden Scarlett. Sammy Lampkins. Fell to number 2 for Bashad Ogletree. We'll put a little more points in there. Number 1, we rose to 1 for Mello Malvel. And number 2 for Jordan Bridgewater. Okay. So not going to be a huge point increase for this week. Just 175. Well, we got quite a bit from that. Oh, we are not doing too hot here. Notre Dame is about to lock that up. We'll probably up this one to the 25. Just trying to get it knocked out. Bozier, see what his development is. Unknown. Interesting. I guess maybe you have to have them scouted to get out. I don't know how it works. Because we know theirs, I don't know. Might have to wait for another week. Hopefully we lock in these two soon. Leave that at 15. Jumped up here. We're good there with the 15, we're good there with the 25, we're good there with the 15. Good there with the 15, good there with the 15, good there, good there. Not good here. If we want to do anything, we're gonna have to up the game a little bit. Just a little bit though, I ain't gonna sell the bank on a linebacker we don't have info on. Probably good with the 15 there, definitely good with there. Good there. Good with the 25 in there. If we want to do anything here, we'll have to up it. Ben Shaw's up to 15. Or moving into first place for him. We'll up his a bit. To 25. Doing really good here with just 15, and we'll maintain that one. We did fall here, so I do want to up it a bit and schedule a visit. Week 2 championship contender visit. Doing good on a lot of these. I did fall a little bit here, and he is somebody I want to heavily target. So we're going to go and throw 50 at him. It's aggressive, but necessary in my eyes. Another player I'm going to up the game for, and we have one of his, so we'll schedule the visit there. And it's a good one, procs to home. We move into first tier. Visit's gonna be pricey. Do we know enough for a visit for either of them though? We do here, so we're gonna spend the points. And it's an A+, so that actually should really help. Moved into second here. Hopefully we could get a visit out next week. Might as well throw 15 points here. I think, how many visits did we schedule this week? 1, 2. Is it just the 2? He was last week. He's this week. Oh, hold on here. We got 2. Did we up it though? Yeah, let's go ahead and get Ogletree. Nope, not Ogletree. Maybe one of the guys that we're about to lock in. Oh yeah, like one of these. No. Like Bowie maybe? Somebody in their top 3. So nobody. No, Maddox. We can go ahead schedule a visit for Maddox. I think that would be smart. Go proximity to home. Got 5 more points. Let's go ahead and throw that into Maddox as well. Just to see if we can lock that in. Oh, I could have thrown out a scholarship actually with that, and that's probably what I'll actually do. Pull that from Maddox because we have one more spot. Who's going to be the lucky camper? Running back? No, probably not. Let's go with a wide receiver. Just sort by wide receiver, you fool. So, third place interest, we got him on our board already. Where was he at? I don't remember seeing him. Let's go with Shelton here then. And that'll complete my receiver recruiting class. Where's that wide receiver at? Was he an athletic guy or something? Oh, there he is. Scheduled a visit for him this week. Another transfer junior. Throw a scholarship his way. Should hit his top 5 this week, and hopefully that scholarship gets us in it. I'm anticipating getting locked out on the 5-star. Yep. Committed to Notre Dame. Tragic. We didn't get any commitments this week, which is not a good thing. Addison Koski, George Battle, rose to second on Parms. Scruggs, we're up first. Ben Shaw first. Allen first. Yeah, we would have had a way better shot if we were still getting things done during the season. We have 125 points. We may want to focus on just locking in some of them. Although at the same time, I consider these locked in, so we're just going to keep it moving. This is one we're going to want to raise to a 50. And then we'll probably use a lot of these hours outside. We'll get 3 visits in. Alright, scroll back. We're good. You've raised. Good on all these. Good, good. Not so good. So if we want to raise here, go ahead and do that. Actually, I do need to check the other one. That's a no. A maybe already is not good. Well, we found it. It's the maybe. Alright. We could schedule a visit there, but I don't wanna. Could raise this one if we really want to try here. Don't know enough. Probably just go friends and family there. Might be another one we want to raise up a bit. Although Allen is higher in the national rankings. We're still in second here, so let's go ahead and raise the bar. I've got 2. Should be able to figure it out. Already a possibility though, that's not good. 2 possibilities, so we'll just raise it to the 50. Visit was already scheduled for last week. Doing good. This is one I want to, well, we already upped it, never mind, hold on. Can I figure it out? Unlikely, but possible. It's looking a little more likely right now. I think it's that right there, but it could be that. That one looks better for me. We're just gonna throw that on there. We're still behind here, so this is another one I want up. Oh, hold on. Again, can we figure it out? If we can, that's gonna save us 10 hours. Already 1 possibility, 2 possibilities. No, we cannot. We fell to second here. That's not great. Still in second here. I need to throw some hours here. No visits though? I don't know how I feel about that. I think this is one I'm really not too worried about. So now we'll figure out the visits. Alright. Probably, honestly, you want to go 15 here for championship contender. Leaves you 20. Do we know enough to do one here? We sure do. And it's a B, which isn't great, but it's something. Only 2 visits this week probably is gonna be what it ends up being. And a lot of these, hopefully we get one of these done. Gives us some more hours to work with. Alright, no commitments again this week, which is actually shocking. Thought for sure we'd lock up the running back. Top 3, we're in a great spot there for President. Top 3 for Bainu Valu. Getting crushed here for Flo. First for Ogletree. As he hits his top 3. Still in second for Bridgewater. It's not great. First there, first there, first there. Barely first there. Do we have any hours? Yeah. From where? From how? Oh, yeah, the visits. How did this not get done? Is my only question. Foolishness. Can we save ourselves on some hours anywhere? Yes. Yes, we can. Should bring him in pretty easy. Same there, and there, and there. So we're bringing in 3 right tackles. We'll probably move 1 to the left. Oh, possibly 4. I'm really not worried about him, because it looks like we're going to be bringing him in, and him, so we're good. Looks like we got that one done. Looking good there. Not looking so great there. We're falling here for Ben Shaw. Let's up it. Leaves us with 20 hours left. We're probably cooked here. Not looking too bad here, but we might want to throw in 10 points. Just said 10 points to lock it in. Doing really good here on Malik Clark. Not so great on Malvo. Really don't see any way to up our game though. Well, actually, maybe. If we can figure it out, we can up our game here. That's already a possibility. But no. But then a possibility. It's a really good possibility though, so we're gonna go for it. Might have to do the same strategy here. We know 2 out of the 3. Same for Malvo. I think the fact that one of them is already an F is not helping us. And there's already two. We'll go for the better of the two. So I think here's this one and this one, B minus or an A minus. We're going with A minus. Probably not going to be the right ones, but that's alright. Got 10 hours. You want to throw it here? Hell yeah. Coach Prestige is the way to go here. I've got 2 more visits. Is there anywhere else I feel I can pull some hours? Get some visits in. Got visits for all these bottom guys. No needed there, no needed there, none needed there. Already visited. None needed. That's one where we could use one. How much is it though? Oh, he can't visit. Really seriously not worried about that one. Same there. I do want to throw one more guy on my board. So we're probably going to take one of these 15s that are like locked in, like Yerby. No, the 15s that are locked in. Like Johnson here. Gonna pull those hours and throw a Scally out to somebody. Maybe even this corner, since we might be losing one. Who knows? If he doesn't have any scholarships, which I actually probably should have checked before I threw him on my board. He's got 2, we have no chance. Gonna pull it off of that. About to lose out on the wide receiver. Do we want to go find another? Couple 2 stars. Probably a waste. What about tight ends? Any scholarships out there? Scholarship would give us a shot. Let's go ahead and try. Ridge Barker. I do want to put some points into him though. So let's I mean, if we're being real, we could probably pull the friends and family from both these guys. Throw these in there. Go 5, go 10. Well, hell. Let's pull the social media from here. And go ahead and give that tight end a 25. See if we can jump on his board. See if we jump to the top there. That's how we're gonna play this. See how it goes. Bit risky, but we'll see. Deal done with Isaiah Shelton. Deal done with Jaden Scarlett, Casey Irving, Sammy Lampkin, Dominic Allen, Jaden Smoot, CJ Sorrow, DeMarco Scruggs, Nick Wilkins, Dom Zylstra, George Battle, Jalen Bowie, Deshaun Moung, Addison Koski, Desmond Bainivalu, Greg President, Ramondre Maddox, Bayshot Ogletree, Mello Malvo, hell yeah, Malik Clark, Sion Yerby, LaMarcus Johnson, Ridge Barker, pulled it off. Armin Hyman did not get the 4-star receiver. So we lock in most of our recruiting class. Getting up to level 20, that'll unlock the next area. Let's take a look and who we got locked out on. So Foreman went elsewhere. Interesting. Ben Shaw went elsewhere. Bridgewater went to Tennessee. Probably a good move for him. Carmona and Flo. How many corners did we bring in? We didn't need any. But we didn't bring in any. Which isn't great, but it's okay. At least I tried. Alright, National Signing Day. Where did we end up ranking in the top classes? I know we were like 105 last time I looked. Probably in the 80s. Oh, 37. Not bad. No, I don't want to exit. Because I want to look at all of their developments. Normal. Oh, we did bring in a corner. I'm a fool. Impact, normal, 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 normal. Impact for Bainivalu. Impact for Koski. Normal, normal. Star for Bowie. Hell yes. Out of high school. Yes. Impact for Battle. Normal. Impact for Zylstra. Normal impact for Scruggs. Normal, normal. Impact for a guy who's departed. Same for another departed. Normal impact for another departed. Star for Casey Irving. Impact for a departed. Impact for Scarlett, Lampkin, Ogletree, Clark. Star for Malvo. We have 2 free safeties at Star Dev. Impact and normal. Now obviously he's going to be a sophomore as well. So yeah. Exit recruiting. Gonna upgrade coach skills here. Gonna go ahead and unlock this right here. Because have 5 players drafted and spend 30 in motivators, all it takes to unlock that level. But if we spend 20 more here and 1 more upgrade in there, and then win 1 game, we can unlock that. And these are going to be like when they hit their skill cap kind of thing. That's going to help with wear and tear, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to turn off. Positions. First things first. How are my coordinators developing in these? So we don't need to go D-line whatsoever. And I mean, he's just got this one still. It's not really developing much, it doesn't look like. What about you? What do you have in here? He is all, so we don't need D-line, we don't need quarterback or running back, or really receiver. Probably go secondary and linebackers here. Oops. So, go 8 points into that one. Still need to spend 12 points in here. That's 2 more upgrades. And then we need to go 1 more upgrade in there. Most of these, you know, it's increasing skill caps, which I'm going to go heavy in Architect once I have it unlocked. Because increasing skill caps, that's going to make it to where those players who just have things chilling there are going to be able to continue to be great. Position changes, we do need to do this. Go position by position. Alright, it's only showing 1 of our quarterbacks, but we do have 4 quarterbacks. Holy crap. He just created an irrelevance of Hester. I knew he was going to be good. I knew it. But the question is, do you actually play Chung over Hester? Holy crap. Maddox is irrelevant at this point. 90 speed. Vision is higher. Break tackle is higher. Trucking's higher. Okay, Chung may have just become a legend. What is his damn thing? He's never leaving. He's never... 4 years of Letty Chung, or more. Alright. Clark, Mausch. Rohrwasser's at the bottom, but he's star dev. He's going to rise over probably both these guys. And again, we're not going to be able to redshirt anyone, which sucks, but at least we have a 95 speed guy out there. Brought in 91 speed. I'm going to work on Rohrwasser's speed a bit, for sure. Tight end, Barker would be the starter, but you never know. There's going to be risings and fallings. I'm not looking for starters here. God dang, how many right guards did I bring into this building? Let's move one of these freshmen. Well, at the same time, there's 3 seniors at this side. There's 1 over here. We're gonna maintain that, but this we will change. Specifically, Bowie might be moving, and the reason being is if I want to start him on the other side, I don't think that's a crazy thing. We're gonna move him to left tackle. Should any injuries happen or anything, if he's not deemed a starter, you have him here already. Either that or you redshirt him. Now I just saw some purples. Ogletree's probably going to be starting over here. I mean, obviously I still have to look at their stats and everything. And how much I can improve the roster. We'll move one other guy over there. Probably move Hyman. Damn it. Yes, move. But, with 2 purples on some things, that's definitely an intriguing guy to get a starting role this year. Just trying to improve this O-line as much as we can. The center position's actually not looking too hot. If I was able to keep Gash, I think that would have been a good thing, but... Alright, these 2 still chilling out here. Scarlett gets into the mix. Rowe is chilling here at 30 points. Even before the... oh yeah, because the skill caps have been hit. Forgot. Star here for the freshman Casey Irving. The freshman transfer, I believe. And I may need to get him some playing time pretty early on. But we'll see. He's already got a purple on there. DT, obviously ETN's gonna take a workload. Chroma may get a red shirt year this year, depending on how much he improves. He may even get higher overall than Bohannon, at which point I cannot do that. It depends how much I can work on his rushing moves and everything. I think that's gonna be the biggest thing for him. I think we want to move some will linebackers, at least one. Maybe Bakhtiari. Or Zylstra. Vieira starting out as the starter. So we're going to have 3 young linebackers. We're going to move him to the Sam. And he's a true freshman out of high school. Corner obviously got Persinger, but his skill caps have been hit, which sucks. He's going to be sitting on like 40 to 60 points. So corner is probably the first position I would hit inside of that purple thing. Just if I can get his skill caps to increase, that would be amazing. But he's probably going to take all season. He's a junior. I don't know how plausible that is. Crawford's going to pass him in overall. Star here for Heath. I kind of forgot about that. He could end up playing a role this year. Obviously, the overall is higher for Malvo, but we'll see who ends up being highest. These two will probably never have a big role. I'm curious who I want to start here. Oh no. Oh, I forgot about those 2 positions. What do I even do? Oh no. I don't have a kicker or a punter. Let's go to the depth chart. I want to see what this looks like on the depth chart. Who do they have as my kicker and my punter? This is terrifying. What happens here? I messed up. I may have just ended the franchise. Oh no, because not all positions are filled. I may have to make some position changes to kicker. Alright, just for the heck of it, we may want to make some irrelevant people move to kicker and punter for this year. And make sure I prioritize it this time. That sucks, man. That really sucks. I mean, I'm cooking anyone I move there. We don't have to do it right now. We'll see how it plays out. I can make a position change after this week. It's just not ideal. I'm really upset I forgot about that. That was foolish of me. This is... oh man. The number of times we end up kicking. This is not good. Not good at all. Can't believe I forgot that, man. Dev trade increased to star for Dunbar McGee, so he's gonna get some increased stuff. ETN is up to impact. That's gonna help him in his development. Raised to star for Thomas. That's a surprising one. And then obviously I have to go through here and do all these trainings, but here's a glimpse. Persinger's up to 65 and I can't do anything about it. There's some pretty nice upgrades in here. 51 for who? Malvo? Oh damn. 54 for Irving. There's some pretty hefty ones in here. Darius Rose up to 61 and can't use any of it. Roan has 57. Esther has 48. That's pretty significant. He might be able to outperform certain things with that. Rohrwasser's got 65, that's huge for him. Alright, I'm worried about that kicker situation. But we're gonna figure it out. Don't you worry. Even if O-linemen are our kickers and punters. But we're gonna end this one here. Who dat all you Bengals fans out there? I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.